Greetings, friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush. And today I'm going to show you another of the collages I did while my computer was down. I only meant for it to be in the shop for 2 days to get more RAM. It was running slow and they found a major problem. So I was back to the beginning, the 18th century. I was back to working my collages with no photo reference or very little, and so I did this beach scene. I found I had some photos that I took myself of some children making sandcastles at Morro Bay, at Monterey, and Carmel. I took photos all over back in the day when I had analog, and so I had some physical photos to work with, and I sort of mashed them together. So I put several of the children that I saw together in one picture, and I thought it worked. In my drawing anyway. We'll see how it works with the collage. Doing the water is really fun because I get to work with lots of blue, and blue is so cool and calming. When it gets hot, it's the best to work with blue. So as I normally do, I put some words and faces and other things. Maybe you can look for them later. You'll see some children's faces, some fish, some buildings, a castle even. I even cut out a few seagulls in white and tipped them with the edge of the wings with gray, so maybe you can see those when we scan through the picture closer up. You'll find some words like American water and creativity and a prayer for later, which to me says we need to conserve our resources, including our water and our children, etc. Now when I start putting these pieces on, it's way too much trouble to cut around my little drawings of the children, so I like to trace them with tracing paper. So as I go over the edges, the pencil drawing underneath starts to get lost, but I still have all of the drawings on tracing paper. And then all I have to do is collage on top of the tracing paper and glue on that later, after I've put the background in. It works for me. It's one of the many challenges I have learned to develop with the challenge of collage, of cut and torn paper. So obviously, I've finally gotten my computer back since I am making this video now, but it took 1 month and 10 days to finally retrieve my machine. I believe I will put this particular picture on my Etsy shop, so if anyone is interested in buying it later, it will be there. You can see I've already done the children on the tracing paper. Still working out my shoreline. And you can see that's a page from an Avon circular that I was cutting up. Hey, whatever works. Whatever has nice quality paper and just the right tones and shades that I want. Perfect. Now, as you can see, I've sped this up. It really took 2 or 3 days to finish this project. I think I must have been working on it for 3 days. Several hours at a time, because I have to let my hands rest. The arthritis starts to really make the fingers cramp up, or I'd never stop. Now you can see I'm getting into the shore and the sand. Since we haven't the money to actually go on vacations, this is my idea of a vacation. Someone told me, oh, your computer's down, you should just rest. Rest? Take a vacation from art? This is rest to me. And what could be better? I get to do this all day long. And sometimes they pay me. There isn't anything better than that. So now I've got to put in the hill in the background. Actually, in the photo, as I recall, this stretch of land stretched all the way across the horizon because of the angle I was taking the picture of the children. But I didn't want it to go that far. I wanted to see some more ocean, so hey, I cropped the land. Why not? I'm the artist. I can do that. I apologize for my clock. It's really quite loud. So there. And then on top of that, of course, I put some more pictures that you'll see in a second. Here it is, my finished product with a few words added. Little children making sandcastles. So there's a sandcastle there. Children's faces, fish, buildings, all done. What do you think? Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this all the way through. Check out my links below. I've got a Patreon page and a website and an Etsy shop where you can buy artwork. See you next time. Bye now.